Buhari declared second civil war against Igbos with Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, lawyer Ejimakor. Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, special counsel to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), Nnamdi Kanu, has accused former President Muhammadu Buhari of launching a second civil war against the Igbo people through Kanu's arrest and prolonged detention. In a post on his verified X, formerly Twitter account on Wednesday, Ejimakor argued that Buhari's administration rhetoric and actions amounted to a deliberate campaign of hostility towards the Southeast. He pointed specifically to Buhari's infamous remark about teaching the Igbos in the language they understand. Yes, I remembered when he said this. I remember when he said it, that he was saying that he would teach them in the language they understand. What language they understand? That Buhari self. It is well. Claiming that this, along with the crackdown on Kanu, constituted a direct and sustained act of aggression against the region. Ejimakor stated that due to Buhari's actions, Kanu should be considered a prisoner of war, not a criminal. Of course he's not a criminal. He's not a criminal. When Buhari threatened to teach Indigo the language they understand, it was the declaration of a second war on Indigo, Ejimakor wrote. The crowning glory was the capture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, seen by Buhari as the numero uno of Igbo leadership. Thus, Nnamdi Kanu is a prisoner of war and not a felon. Ejimakor's comment referenced a controversial statement made by then President Buhari during a 2021 interview, in which he vowed to deal with secessionist agitators, particularly IPOB, in the language that they understand. Buhari's remark was widely condemned as inflammatory, particularly in the context of Nigeria's civil war history. Kanu, leader of the separatist IPOB movement, was arrested under disputed circumstances in June 2021 in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria forcefully to face charges including treasonable felony. For what? Because he's trying to fight for the freedom of his people. Let my people go. That is what he's fighting for. So what is the problem? What offense has he committed? From then till now, he's been from one trial to another, and now they've changed the judge. He has to start the trial all over again. What did he do? Nothing. Nothing. Just fighting for the right of his people. If people don't want to include us in the governing of the country, then let us have our own state. Let us have our own nation. Simple. He's not the only one clamoring for Biafra. Yoruba too, they are clamoring for Yoruba nation. And so the Igbo is working freely. So what is different between Igbo and Nnamdi Kanu? Why leave him in prison? Why? Obviously, he didn't do anything wrong. He did not. They just want to keep him there because, I don't know, because they have the power to. Kanu has since remained in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, despite multiple court rulings ordering for his release. Yes, they've said that he was discharged, he's acquitted, he didn't do anything wrong, but yet they kept him in DSS custody. His prolonged detention has continued to stoke tension in the Southeast, where many regard him as a symbol of resistance and self-determination. Ejimakor has consistently argued that Kanu's rendition and detention violates international law and the rights of indigenous people under global charters. The Nigerian government has maintained that Kanu must face justice, insisting that the activities of the IPOB have contributed to unrest and violence in the region. IPOB has been officially designated as a terrorist organization, a label rejected by many international observers and human rights groups. With growing calls for Kanu's release and ongoing security challenges in the Southeast, the issue remains a flashpoint in Nigeria's complex ethno-political landscape. The Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War, occurred between July 6, 1967 and January 15, 1970. 3 whole years. We will not see that kind of thing again, I beg. We don't want war. It was a conflict between the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the secessionist state of Biafra, which had declared independence under Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. The war stemmed from deep-rooted political, ethnic, cultural, and religious tensions that had existed since Nigeria's independence in 1960. Maybe we shouldn't have had independence in this country. Because now, look at, after how many years? 65 years of independence. To be 65 in October. 65 years old, no progress, nothing. 65 years of independence, and look at where we are as a country. Biafra faced economic blockades, leading to widespread famine that reportedly claims the life of over 2 million civilians. After years of intense fighting, Biafra surrendered on January 15, 1970 and was reintegrated into Nigeria. It is well, and it's obvious that this thing is not working. Reintegrated back into Nigeria is not working for them. People do not want them. People are always segregating them. Let them go now. I'm busy by force. Now wow. Faith Oscar says we are ready, no going back. We Biafrans are ready for Nigeria. That is why we are everywhere. Okay. Blissful says Buhari is a godfather of terrorism. Those headsmen and bandits he breed has done abominable thing against Nigeria. Benue and Plateau will testify, or they will really testify. The people of Benue, they really saw shege in the hands of those people. They really saw shege. Udoka says Buhari is dead. But if Nigerian government declares second civil war against the children of light, we have no choice than to destroy the remaining of Nigeria. You are not okay. Who is this one? Udokama. We the children of light, we have no choice than to destroy the remaining of Nigeria under 24 hours. This is not 1967. You want to destroy the whole of Nigeria. And where did Buhari die? Buhari died when? It is well. Nimran says Buhari is a mistake and a disaster. It was. Bona Ayan says Buhari is still bearing civil war grudges against the Igbo nation. Why? I don't understand why. Khalifa Idris says Nnamdi Kanu deserves to be freed. If Buhari can release Boko Haram and sponsor them to advance country, I'm telling you, those ones, people that have killed a lot of people, you come and say they have repented, we've forgiven them, and you've put them inside the military. If he can do that to Boko Haram, then he should be able to release Nnamdi Kanu. He should be able to release him. It is well. James A. Okachi said it's as simple as that, but point of correction, Nnamdi Kanu wasn't arrested. He was kidnapped, yes. They bundled him to Nigeria. He was kidnapped, really. He was kidnapped. Ibubi Oraifite says Buhari is evil and it is upon him. Eze Okechi says we are ready. I'm a military man by nature, but I refuse to join military. You're a military man by nature. Russia will stand with us. We are not scared of dying for freedom of Biafra. Really, if these people want their freedom, just let them have it. Just let them have it. Is it by force to want to be Nigerian? I don't want to be Nigerian because people don't even see them as Nigerians. So let them go now. Abi. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.